All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. PBK9's Dog TV and News for the day. Giving it to my brothers the way I always do, man. The way I always do. Some brothers gonna like it, some sisters ain't. Some sisters gonna like it, some brothers ain't. You know, it just is what it is. Big thanks and big shout out to all the dog lovers across the world for doing what they gotta do with these animals, man. PBK9s, you tuned in. I got some news, breaking news for these brothers today. About Ohio dogfighting bus. We'll speak about that, and another short film that I have coming out about the situation in Ohio. Like I said, just trying to give it to my brothers, man. Give it to my brothers, fair and uncut, raw and unbiased. And you know, I gotta address this issue as well. You know, I had to block the boy James Elmer Givens Jr. again. You know, I try to unblock him just so, you know, unblock him. But when he did exactly what I thought he was gonna do when I unblocked him. He went to copying stuff off my channel, went to copying stuff, screenshotting and stuff like that. You know, and that's the main reason I had him blocked from the start. You know, keep making up fake channels and doing that type of stuff and being inconvenient to find my channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep blocking them, man. I don't, like I said, I don't mind anybody who wanna troll or anybody who wanna go back and forth with this or with that. That's cool. But the thing is, you know, when you got a brother who's not trying to, you know, he just in the way basically, you know, and you have no reason to be where you are at, starting trouble with the people that you're starting trouble with, you know, you just gotta handle it the way you gotta handle it, man. You know, and like I said, every channel that I know that's him, I'm blocking the channel, man. I just can't deal with it. As far as, you know, lack of ambition, lack of goals, lack of content, lack of dogs, lack of rights to have dogs. You know, I just don't have to deal with it. Don't have to deal with it. So, you know, we're going to get this video started, man. The first question I got is for, you know, I want to ask the brothers that, you know, be on Buck City channel like Lot Boy, John Kramer, and these fellas. You know, these boys are showing me that they are pathetic. You know, at this point, they're showing me that they're pathetic. You're showing me that in your little boy mentality, that all of y'all are little boys. You trying to fit in with these grown folk out here. You show me that you're little boys, you know, and the thing about it, you're looking like you need daddy figures in your lives or something like that. I see why a lot of y'all brothers claim you find daddy figures in gangs and all kind of stuff. You use that stuff as excuses, you know, but a lot of y'all need father figures in your life. It don't matter who it is, some type of man, because you're too feminine. You know what I'm saying? Pathetic. Can you believe these brothers are on an investigative channel talking about somebody competing against them in a dog show with a 7-month-old dog, which is cool. It don't matter about the age. They on that channel talking about somebody competing against them and the man who is banned from dogs, the man who can't advertise selling no dogs, none of that type of stuff. You telling me you want him to judge. You know, you want him to be the judge of a dog show. In what country will James Elmer Givens be allowed to be a judge of a dog show? How can you judge? Pathetic brothers. Y'all boys, y'all young boys, because it ain't the OGs, you know, making these moves. It ain't the OGs making these moves, it's the young boys. And see, the thing is, you know, like I said, you can't have dogs, you abuse dogs. So who would put somebody in that situation or was in that situation to judge their dog shows? You know, that show tells who the winner is. You say the winner of that dog show is judged by who? That's a joke. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is a joke. And you can bet if it's an actual dog show that this brother is judging, it will get rated. You know, you can bet if he's on any kind of social media platform judging any kind of dog show, it will be investigated. You know, that's straight up. It ain't no, you know, It ain't no picking at somebody, plain out and simple, man, straight up. You know, enough is enough. Like I said, Maul can't. You know, this the deal. What you need to be doing, Maul can't. Layshawn, what you need to be doing is talking to your flunky. Talking to your flunky, worrying about how he moving. Tell him to keep my name out his mouth, because at this point, I ain't playing no games. I'm in dismantle mode, like I told y'all brothers before. You know, I'm doing my things, not saying you not doing your things legal. I'm doing my things legal. You know, so your brother, your boy, your crony, or your flunky, or whatever you want to call him, you know, keep mentioning my name. I'ma keep bringing the heat, keep bringing the smoke. Simple as that. You know, simple as that. You know, it's nothing you can tell me. I'm a grown ass man. I make my own moves. You know what I'm saying? Make my own moves. But one thing I know, right is right and wrong is wrong. You know, you worried about what I'm saying on my news, but you ain't worried about what your your counterpart over here doing. You know, you ain't worrying about that. You steady letting him trying to pedal and pedal and pedal, but yeah, you trying to hush this up, hush this up. Nah, homie, it ain't going down like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't starving for views. Like I said before, I'm in dismantling mode. I don't care if this video get 50 views or 1,000 or 2,000. I'm in dismantling mode. Eventually, brothers and sisters will get the picture when it come to this dog game. These brothers out here ain't playing the game fair. You know, we ain't even getting into all this other stuff yet, because we got that Ohio thing going down. And like I said, it's a whole lot of stuff you gonna find out about that Ohio dog circuit. You know what I'm saying? PBK9s giving it to my brothers. CNN satellites chiming in like they always do. You know, so what I'm gonna do real quick, we gonna get into that Ohio brother who arrested for dog fighting. We gonna get into that, and then we gonna get back to this dog talk, man. We gonna get back to this dog talk, because my brothers and sisters, you know, they had a hard day at work, and they didn't want to hear something. They want to hear something worth hearing, you know. So first thing we gonna do, get into that news the way I always do, like I always say, fair and uncut, raw and unbiased. Let's get it. Let's go to Ohio.
New tonight, a Columbus man accused of training dogs to fight is now behind bars. 37-year-old Joel Brown is now facing federal charges for illegally having dogs for fighting, as well as having meth and illegally having a gun. The U.S. Attorney's Office tells us Brown had 11 dogs, as well as supplies commonly used to train dogs for fighting. Tonight, Brown is facing up to 40 years in prison.
Like I said, man, we got another short film coming. A breakdown, a more in closer breakdown, a closer look at the Ohio dog fighting circuit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, CNN satellites from outer space, it is what it is. All the stuff that PBK9s, Dog Talk, and News give you on the show, everything be documented, everything be news articles and stuff that's already out here. You just ain't paying attention to it, you know? So sometimes you need somebody to bring some things to your attention, you know. Now, let's get back to this dog talk, you know, because these brothers out here looking for sympathy. One day they looking for sympathy around one corner, and then on the other corner, they throwing their rocks, they throwing their rocks, they throwing their rocks. Where the game work like that at? You know, who plays the game like that? But I'm going to show you who play the game like that. Buck City Kennels, a.k.a. Cracking Kennels. Like I told you before, you can't pick with somebody and then try to level off how intense they bring the drama back. I keep telling y'all, brothers, you simply want to punch me in my face and then say, I got to punch you back. That's all I can do is punch you back. You know, your mama or your daddy should have told you before you jumped off that porch, you can't punch any and everybody, because any and everybody ain't gonna take it the same way. You know? So, I mean, it just is what it is. But like I said, brothers out here looking for sympathy, you know, so let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me show y'all brothers what I'm talking about. You know, I need for y'all to read this article. I'm gonna blow it up, and that way you can read it, and then we're gonna speak about it. So James L. McGivens Jr. looking for sympathy on these. See, he get on these message boards, and I'll be already blocked out the message board already. So I can't respond to certain things when I see posts or anything like that because I be blocked out the group. You know. So he gets on the group and says, that's basically what he's saying. This is what he's talking about having a small circle because people don't really like you. They want to see you fall. You know. Now, he right. You need to make your circle as small as possible. But the thing is, nobody's wishing on his downfall. He took himself down, and he's already down. I don't have to take him down. He put himself fully flat down. He dismantled himself. I'm just bringing it to the light to show him that he's nobody. He's just a corner ornament, as we call it, in the way out here, in the way in YouTube. Like, seriously, you hiding James L. McGivens Buck City Kennels, aka Kraken, you know, is hiding from every single person in Tacoma, Washington when it comes to dogs. He's making all these fake pages, all these fake channels. He's doing all this stuff for what? You know, listen, man, listen. Any brother with common sense, I don't care who you is. I don't care what you doing. If you go to jail for it 3 times in a row, you done with that shit. I don't care if it's a woman. If she send you to jail 3 times in a row, 2019, 2020, 2021, I'm done with you, bitch. Anything. If you get caught selling drugs, 19, 20, 21, be done with that shit, homie. It ain't for you. Why you gonna press the issue to keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back? Dog, you get busted for pimping them hoes. You know, you got them running the track. You get busted 19, 20, 21. Leave the pimp game alone, fam. Dog, you playing NFL football. You get hurt 19, 20, 21. You might be better leave football alone and go to something else as far as a career, fam, before you be losing the whatever parts you injuring. It don't make no difference what it is. 3 times in a row in a period of 14 months means that's not for me. If I go up on the block and I get beat up 3 times in a row, I ain't gonna mess with that dude no more. You know, he don't gotta prove nothing to me. And I probably won't be coming. It depends on what we fighting for. He may have done made his point. 3 times in a row is anything for anybody to stop what they're doing and make changes, except for Buck City Kennels, Kraken Kennels, James L. McGivens Jr. He the only person 3 times in a row in a 14-month span is not enough for. Kent, you tell me what the problem is. I told you a long time ago when we first started doing this news, Kent, when Pro and Game Mag was up there and you was thinking he was me and I was him. Now you know the difference. I told you then, separate yourself from that brother. If you're doing the right things with these dogs, which I said you was at the time, if you're doing the right things with these dogs, separate yourself from the bullshit. You didn't listen. You didn't listen. Every day we look on social media, these war pony dogs being posted. All these dogs being posted. Where the dogs coming from? But you want me to stop. But you can't stop your flunky. Where'd he do that at? You think I'm gonna let you hold me down while your man punch me? Listen here, man. I told y'all already, we chop it up over here. You know what I'm saying? So when you come over here talking, we ain't even want to hear all that talking. I told you before when I started off the year 2025, I was trying to chill. You know, actually I told you that in 2024. I was trying to chill. It's not hard to do that. It's too many great YouTube channels, great brothers with these dogs to be out here worrying about, like I said before, folk that can't have them. Chill. Everybody do their thing. Get it how you get it without trying to knock the other brother. But we can't do that. You know, I take that back. We can do that. The dude who don't fit in with the crowd, he can't do that. And everybody who's on this panel, they don't fit in with the crowd. They don't fit in with these dog brothers. They can't train, they can't condition. All they do is talk, 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 talk. You know what I'm saying? If you want to fit in with some brothers that's gonna talk, go right on ahead over there. Like I told y'all before, and line them up. We knock them down like dominoes. Plain out and simple. Salute to my folks, show enough. Salute to City Boy Kennels. Salute to Marcel Shepard, Big Logic, Mr. 216, John Dembry, Liquid Lucky, Samurai Kennel, the whole Shogun crew. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that rocking with the Bay. Let's see here, man. Let's see. Salute to Brother Vasquez, holding it down for my New Yearly brothers. You know what I'm saying? All the BK. All the BK. Salute to my folk. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, man. These brothers out here, they fueled off jealousy. You can never make a channel to rock with the Bay. You can't stop me. You can't come close to stopping me when you fueled off the wrong things. You fueled off jealousy. I come out here to make me a channel to make stuff that brothers want to watch and give brothers great content. The stuff that I do is not fueled off jealousy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not jealous of none of these brothers. I'm trying to rock with all the good dog brothers out here in the dog game. You know what I'm saying? Trying to rock with them, man. At the end of the day, and I'm going to say it like this. Any single brother that I ever got in an argument with on YouTube about dogs, whether it was bootleg dogs, how you conduct the business or whatever, it don't make no difference. There's only one person who treated their dogs the way James Elmer Givens Jr. did from Tacoma, Washington, Pierce County. Only one person, him. No matter how much I don't like Titan Kennels, a.k.a. Craig. Craig, that's you over there. Craig, that's you. Smokey.
Smokey, what the hell you doing back here?
No matter how much I don't like him, I don't got nothing against him personally, but it just is what it is. He's not a Buck City. None of these brothers that I see in this dog game are equivalent to Buck City Kennels. You just the trash, the scum. Chico said it best. Bullshit. The bottom of the swamps. Brothers say the bottom of the barrel. Well, that's the bottom of the swamps. You can't get no lower. And yet you on YouTube, you on Facebook begging for sympathy. Oh man, brothers want to see brothers down. Brothers, listen here, dog. When you came to the YouTube channel, when you met me, you was already down. You just don't know how to understand it and go about your life and do things and make bread and make your money and do other things, to make your bread. You don't know how to do all that. You made a few dollars puppy peddling and you stuck on that. And you willing to take anybody down around you in order for you to make your couple dollars. And that's why Maul Cunt's suffering the way he's suffering right now. Want me to shut up. But the thing about it, until you shut Buck City Kennel up, Maul Cunt, PB K9 is gonna say what he wanna say day for day. Operation Shutdown, like I said. And like I told brothers, and truthfully, like I said, brothers just want to know, can they purchase a dog without saying, oh, I purchase dogs from brothers that use these dogs for fighting. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Brothers don't got nothing else. No other problem with what you got going on. But if you got jammed up for doing illegal stuff with these dogs, brothers don't need to shop with you. At least not the ones that trying to do right with this breed. We can't make nobody spend their money certain places, and some brothers just gonna spend their money no matter what you say with certain people. But eventually and slowly but surely, them brothers gonna fall off, be up on the news, be on a documentary, want me to stop talking about this, stop talking about that. Well, I told you before, you don't want to make the news, don't make the news. Simple as that. Now, Buck City, a.k.a. James Elmer Givens, you must have forgot. Let me remind you, fam. Let me remind you what I talk about to these dog brothers and these dog sisters when I speak about LaShawn Johnson, Maul Cunt, and what the hell is going on with them, with all them dogs saying you was a breeder across this country. We need to know what's going on. The news people need to know, because the news people need to deliver accurate news, knowledgeable news to these brothers and sisters, news that these brothers and sisters can take home and live a proper and legitimate life with. You know, that's all it is to it, man. Let me remind you of what it's all about, though. So you must have forgot, for these brothers and sisters just tuning in, you must have forgot about this from October.
U.S. Marshals are carrying out a search at a Broken Arrow home. Thanks for joining us. I'm Autumn Bracey. News on 6's Cal Day joins us from the scene near 41st Street and County Line Road with the information he's learning about when it comes to this effort. Cal.
Autumn, the FBI has been going in and out of this home, even taking some dogs and loading them up at one point here this morning. You can take a look and see there are still some agents here on scene. We did ask the agency for specific information on what they're doing out here, but it is not telling us information at this time. Neighbors tell us they woke up to the sounds of law enforcement trucks coming in and commands coming out over a loudspeaker that a search warrant was being served at this home. They tell us it's a very sudden and surprising wake-up call because the neighborhood typically is a quiet area. Neighbors say the homeowners are good people with a family who have even invited them to church at sometimes. They have questions as to what led up to agents swarming this home.
My wife told me that there was a lot of cops at the end of the road, and it was surprising, yeah, for sure. Real quiet, everyone minds their business, and yeah, it was strange.
This afternoon, the FBI is telling us that there is no threat to the public, but again, not releasing much other information right now. We will continue to stay out here as long as agents are out here. Autumn.
Thank you very much, Cal, for those updates.
That's what you need to be coming up here talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's the most current thing that's going on in this dog community outside of them dog fighting classes and them animal abuse courses that you need to be talking about on YouTube if you want to get up here and speak on any brother channel. Them folk done told you to shut your channel down. You know, 2 years probation, 2 different kind of classes you got to take, and they told you to shut the channel down, and you don't shut it down, and you trying to be the main focus of the dog community. Y'all tell me what's going on. You know, y'all tell me, like these brothers say, if it's not a ulterior motive going on with this brother. Come on now. You keep acting like it takes a rocket scientist to see what's going on with this folk. Begging for sympathy. One day, 1 minute, and then the other minute you talking tough. Trying to use mind manipulation on the brothers, like I said, the impressionable brothers. The 16, the 17, the 18, 19-year-old brothers. You know, but one thing I'm going to say, salute to some of them brothers, man. Salute to some of y'all young brothers, because it ain't even y'all teenagers. A lot of y'all got more sense than to follow up his BS. It's the ones that's in their 20s that's following the BS up. You know, some of the ones in their early 30s that never touched a bulldog, don't own bulldogs, that's following this stuff up. In the words of my man CP, keep my foot on their neck, CP. Happy birthday, big homie. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday, big dog. You know, hey, CP, big salute to my man CP, you know, holding it down. Philly fan, you know what I'm saying? Big 50, you know, represented from out my hood, you know what I'm saying? Out the PJs from around my way. And I'm going to say, like, this is a CP. I'm going to take 1 minute just to go back into history one time. We're going to go back into history. Salute to you, brother. Happy birthday to you again, you know. But we're going to go back into history, dog. Take it back to the late 80s. This is the late 80s, fam. Maybe the early 90s. Them boys had big group of skateboarders they was riding. You know, Pip, Chris, Boo Boo, all them boys, man. Them, my man Mike from the projects, all them boys were skateboarding. Them boys used to come through the hood, you know what I'm saying? And during that time, I was on my really couldn't leave the yard type thing, you know what I'm saying? Couldn't really leave out the yard, but I had my little skateboard. And them boys all had professional skateboards. Lance Mountain, Tony Hawks, Guerreros, Nodus Coppers, all kind of stuff, man. They had professional joints, and I had one of them Family Dollar skateboard type, one of the Walmart style ones, you know what I'm saying? One of the bull jive ones. But them boys would come through the hood, man, skating, and that jump, it was the most fascinating thing, man, back in them days, because, you know, I'm quite sure, you know, from city to city or state to state, everybody had their skateboarding era during that time, during them 80s, early 80s, late 80s, really early 90s, 90, 91 maybe. But more or less like 89, 88, 87, 86. But yeah, man, big salute to you. Happy birthday to you, fam. And that's just one of the memories, I wanted to bring up and send, like I said, send you your shots out for your birthday. Them boys made names that people speak about today when it comes to skateboarding back in the PJs and throughout the Conway city limits. You know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all brothers, man. But when it comes to these dogs, the judge say, you are not to own a dog for the rest of your life. She didn't say next month. She didn't say you can own them in 2025 or you can get up here and promote them in 2025. See, this is the thing. Buck City getting mad at me because I won't let him hide. Every single place I see that flunky hiding at, every rock I see him hiding up under, I'm turning it over. Here he come. Hear him. Yes, him. He go right here. They go. No, you ain't hiding around here, dog. We don't need you around us. Since you can't understand to keep your hot ass over there, do your own thing, don't worry about us, don't bring none of that shit around us, then I got to expose like I'm exposing, fam. Simple as that. And it ain't gonna stop. I'm quite sure that all of Tacoma, Pierce County animal lovers would agree that they would like to see you talk about what you learned from your animal cruelty classes. Have you even completed your animal cruelty classes, Buck City Kennels? You told them brothers in the pit bull community that you had to go back to court for a review. So that means he's lying to y'all brothers. He's not being truthful to y'all. You see that? Even the ones who don't like me, he told y'all he had to go back for a review. He don't got to go back for a review. All he had to do is say, I got to take dog fighting classes. I got to take animal cruelty prevention classes. What's so hard about saying that? Ego, fams. Ego, my folk. Everybody want to seem tough. And it's only the brothers with the little man complex. Buck City Kennels, a.k.a. Kraken James Elmer Givens Jr., got the little man complex better than the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Better than the motherfucker. We done established he done lost his old lady for YouTube. He can't fight. He can't make no content. He can't raise no dogs. He ain't allowed to raise no dogs. And when he was allowed, look how his shit looked. He lost a dog that was a champion. Somebody gave him a champion. He lost him because of neglect. The only man in the United States busted for shooting dogs with pellet guns and outing dogs, outing the cigarette butts on dogs. See, some brothers been locked up for shooting dogs with pellet guns, but nobody in America has both of them, cigarette butts and pellets in the dogs, outside of James Elmer Givens Jr. James Elmer Givens Jr. is the second most publicized dog fighting arrest since Michael Vick. Now, let me explain this. When the dog community, the real dog brothers in the underground, heard about how the feds and the people was talking about Vic like he was some big-time dog fighter, the dog brothers in the underground was like, man, Vic may got dogs and he may do his thing, but we don't really, consider him big as y'all consider him. Y'all was looking at the money that this man was making and football and all that, and trying to base that on the pit bulls. So they saying, oh, this the most, the biggest pit bull bust in history. Michael Vick, when in actuality, he was just the most well-known brother to get rocked with that. And see, instead of a brother looking at what Vic did, acknowledge his mistakes. Do the right things with the dogs. Get up there and speak against animal cruelty. Because Vic is a man. He don't got too much ego that he trying to fit in with these brothers and all that type of stuff, especially when you never been through nothing. He handled his business the way he had to handle it. Michael Vick do not have a dog ban for life. Last time I heard, the brother had great Belgian Malinois dogs, and he may even have pit bulls. But when you show them folk that you change, when you show them folk you do things differently, you know, they don't mind you having dogs. You know what I'm saying? Because you prove to them that you're not trying to live that way. You made a mistake, and everybody can make a mistake. It's what you do after that mistake. You know, in James L. McGivens' case, it's what they do after 3 mistakes. James, Elmer, Givens, how can you make 19, 20, 21, make 14 months, 3 mistakes? How can you do that and still have the energy that you have to make the same mistake again? The human body alone would tell you, that's enough, man. That's enough. You know, the dog game ain't worth it. It's a million things you can sell out here. You know, a lot of y'all brothers want to be on the illegal end. As feminine as you acting, you need to go out there and sell some ass. You know what I'm saying? Leave these dogs alone. Now, you're right about one thing. I don't like you at all, Buck City Kennels, Cracking Kennels. You know, I was willing to let all that stuff go last year, at the end of the year. You know, but since you want it like that, I'm not stopping until you are done with the stuff that you talk about. Nobody don't want to hear something you trying to tell somebody how to take care of a dog when you can't take care of a dog. You wasn't busted 3 times in the 90s for dogs, and now you got almost 30 years to make a change and prove that you could have changed. Man, your shit just happened last year before last. You not even finished probation. You wasn't even on a first name basis with your PO before you was back on YouTube doing the shit they told you not to do. You know, and like I said, man, to them little young boys like Lot Boy and John Kramer and y'all, man, listen here, man. Y'all boys are showing and proving that y'all just want to be seen. Y'all just want to be heard. You know, obviously somebody in your household ain't listening to you. Either your old lady ain't listening to you, or your mama them, or your family, or somebody just ain't listening to you. You know, you need guidance. You know what I'm saying? You need guidance. And like I said, talking tough on the social media and claiming that you round brothers just show how weak y'all brothers is. You know what I'm saying? It shows how weak you is. You can't think, nobody thinks you tough when you said, oh, I stay right here and I could do this, I could do that, but you have failed to do it. You know, you gotta understand, brothers know you are pussy. Now, the things I talk about, man, like I said, I don't get all my homeboys on the channel to get up here and try to rag these brothers. And just, listen here, man. You know, imagine if I had 3 or 4 other people that were feeling, man, listen here, man. I bring me, Show Enough, and 2 or 3 more folk up here on my channel, man. Listen, you bound to shut down. I tell brothers, no holds barred. If they want that drama, they want that smoke, shut shit down. You know, whoever bring it, it is what it is. You know, you either gonna shut me down or I'm shutting you down. I don't mean I'm gonna dish you until we feel like you need to stop. Nah, I'm going all the way in. I'm gonna teach you about dealing with legal brothers. If you're not all the way legitimate, and then you want to call brothers names, you want to say this and say that, but your shit ain't together, I'm gonna teach you about that. You know what I'm saying? Teach you. You know, it ain't my fault, like I said before. I'm a different style of dog man. You know, I want more out of the dog game than to just make $1 off a puppy sale. You know what I'm saying? I want more than that. And Maul Cunt, your word can't be trusted. We been knew that when you sold my man down there, them Rottweiler color dogs off Hog. Your word we couldn't take your word from that point on. The same way we can't take that Big John stuff word no more. Once you lie to the community about these dogs and you get busted in your lies, your word means nothing no more when it comes to these dogs. At least to the real dog brothers, you know, to the real dog brothers. I'm glad I had my dogs off that stuff before you got caught up in that Rottweiler breeding you did off Hog. Instead of telling that brother something stuck to his dog, instead of telling that brother something else hit his dog, you went ahead and let him take them puppies and told him the Rottweiler colors came from the Bolio in the dog. And Bolio damn near 50 years ago. So since you're willing to stand on that lie, you know, nothing you say matters right now until you quiet your flunky up. You know, you tell your flunky, Buck City Kennels, to leave these dog brothers alone in this community that can have these dogs, you know, because they messing up our vibe. We want to be looking at training. We want to be talking about how to take care of dogs, how to condition dogs, how to feed dogs. You know, we want to be talking about pedigrees, all this stuff. But not with a person who don't supposed to have dogs. Simple as that. Like I said, it ain't no hiding place that I ain't gonna search for with James L. McGivens that I ain't gonna lift that rock under. Any hiding place I see him at, I'm flipping up the curtain. Straight like that. LaShawn, like I said before, man, we on a whole different level now. You know, that shit you used to, we ain't on that. We on shutdown. You know, eventually you'll start listening to me. Eventually you'll pay attention to what I'm saying and stop thinking that, oh, I'm just a dog channel looking for view. Eventually you'll pay real close attention to what I'm saying. Maybe too late though. Maybe too late. But see, if you was a real dog brother that cared about his brothers out here, you know, whatever mistake you made for them folk to show up to your house, you'll be telling brothers how not to make them same mistakes. But except you trying to keep getting this money. Greed is why you on this channel right now. Mallcat. Greed. Greed is why you kept dealing with James L. McGivens when I told you to leave him alone. You know, some gonna like it, some ain't. You know, some gonna like it, some ain't. See, Mark, you show me that your level of thinking is about on Buck City level. You know, because your problem ain't with me. Your problem need to be with your boy, Buck City. You know, that's where your problem need to be at. And he think his problem is with me. His problem is with them nice ladies in them purple shirts in Tacoma, Oklahoma, Pierce County that was coming into his court days. You know, that's who his problem with. His problem is with the guy, his neighbor that flew that DJI drone. You know, but he won't mention them. He won't talk about them. Like I said before on my last video, that man said if he bring a dog over there, that's his ass. But yeah, you worrying about me. You hating on my dogs, talking about Ricky's. Where do y'all brothers see YSL again? You know, she's growing up fast, you know, turning out to be a great looking dog. But that's what they hate, man. That's what they hate. Like I told you before, this brother is using this channel to bring investigations to anybody across the dog channels, the dog community, you know? Anybody. Now, if you want to start doing the news, hey, have at it. Start with Mallcat. Buck City, if you want to do news, start with Mallcat and do that episode. We waiting to hear it. You know? What's up with that dog with that? What's up with that dog with that Mexican flag? What's up with War Pony? What's up with Hogue? You know, what's up with all them dogs? Sanchez, you know what I'm saying? What's up with TikTok? What's up with all them dogs? Full court press, Mallcat. Full court press. You know, like I said, man, I'm rocking with brothers that's taking care of these dogs out here, doing the right things with these dogs out here, and going through the struggle they got to go through with these dogs, because Lord knows we got so many haters. You know, any brother that's doing something right with the dog, they get haters from other brothers. You know what I'm saying? Get haters from other brothers. You know, when I look on Facebook, I see that dude Aubrey Harris. He's one of the biggest Facebook clowns, jokes around. You know, every 5 minutes, he's looking for somebody. He's looking for attention, looking to be seen. You know what I'm saying? Every 5 minutes, he posting something about me. He's saying this or he's saying that. Like, come on, man. Two years ago, Aubrey, you thought you was top dog breeder, didn't you? 3 years ago, you thought you was that top dog breeder, didn't you? Oh, a year and a half ago, Aubrey, you was talking about, oh, I'm a YouTuber. Oh, I'm a YouTuber. And I seen you over there trying to do a channel, but you just couldn't get no subscribers. Nobody went subscribing to your shit. So you went there using Facebook, you know, especially when Facebook paying brothers now. You know, you go into Facebook and doing your trolling and all that type of stuff, man. Listen here, your trolling outweigh your dogs, Aubrey. You know, your dogs come from around here. Your dogs come from around here. And they must be ain't doing shit. When I say doing shit, I mean confirmation, wall climb, weight pull, legal stuff. These brothers talk about these dogs one day and they disappear off the map. You don't hear about them no more. All that means, brothers, that the dogs didn't turn out the way they thought they was. And what they thought they was going to do. All that talking, now you gone. Out of here. But like I said, man, big salute to all my dog brothers out there, all my dog sisters out there, all the pet lovers, the folk that taking care of them dogs across this world. Like I always say, it's never an easy job. It's always some aggravated work behind keeping these things cleaned up and, you know, just the daily work that comes behind pets. You know, it 9 times out of 10, it may involve some aggravation. But we do it. We get it done. So I'll be damned if I'm going to be content with being around somebody who the judge told don't be in my circle, don't be in my circumference, no nothing. Don't be in my conversation. Judge told him to go a whole nother route. Why should I be aggravated by this? Why should I be harassed, like I said before, by somebody who's basically in the way? Knocking everybody else's blessings, bringing all the attention that's following him to each one of them brothers. And brothers like Maul couldn't be greedy. You get what you get in that article we just played a few minutes ago. Since you want to be greedy, that's what you get. You don't want to listen to brother. Oh, he talking. Some of y'all gonna listen. And some of y'all gonna make changes in how you living and what you doing when it comes to these animals. You know, by listening, you know, and understanding. Like I said before, maybe that boy maybe he ain't crazy as they try to portray. But like I said, man, all we can do, keep giving these brothers and sisters these great looking dogs, these great looking puppies, satisfying the community when it comes to content for all the brothers. You know what I'm saying? Just keep doing what we're doing. You know, just keep doing what we're doing. Like I said, I done blocked them from my channels. I was going to unblock them, but the same thing just keep happening over and over again. All they do is just go to my channel, start copying my video, screenshot. Man, keep that dude far away from me, man. Keep him far away. Everything that's affiliated with him far away from me. You know, period. It's only a matter of time before I block John Kramer and the rest of them flunkies that be on this channel. I don't want them following my channel. I don't need them in my chat, man. You know, stay over there stay over there, you know, with the hottest man in America and lie about what you're gonna do when you see different brothers in this dog community. You know, that's what y'all get a kick out of. Stay over there and keep doing that while we over here progressing in the dog game. You know, creating great breeders, creating great stock, showing each other our dogs, you know what I'm saying? Conversating, socializing amongst and with great dog brothers out here in this community. You know what I'm saying? Hey, like I said, when it comes to them folk, they the bottom of the barrel in the swamps. Bottom of the barrel. It don't get no lower. You know, it don't get no lower, man. And like I said, the pressure don't get no lighter. I ain't falling back off shit until my name ain't mentioned in certain folk channels no more. You know, I can run my dog content and still be in dismantling mode. Like I said before, because I'm not doing it out of jealousy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it off hate and none of that stuff. It's the love of the game. So it ain't nothing for me to dismantle folk and give brothers this dog talk and dog news at the same damn time. You know? And I mean, I'm like I always say, man, I'm not gonna dumb myself down. I'm not gonna follow up the brother wants sympathy on Facebook. Like I said, I don't like you, Buck City. I can't stand you. You know, as at the end of the day, you are what get a lot of brothers put in the graveyard. You are what get a lot of brothers put in jail. You know, being around people like you. You know, being around people like you don't have to even do anything to that person. Just being around a person like you causes everybody around you to start going through problems. Oh, you don't gotta say, oh, he went and set Malcolm up. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is he bought the heat. Whatever heat came to that dude, he bought it. Both of them need to keep their ass where the hell they at. If he's doing that with the dogs. We already know what Buck City doing. You know, we already know what he doing. 19, matter of fact, 2004, 2019, 20, and 21. We already know what he doing. So, I mean, your whole little crew screwed up. But yeah, you want to go blow for blow with the bait. And then you mad because I got on brass knuckles that I done sharpened all up. You know, I got a couple knives on me and I got the heat on me. You mad because I'm coming like that. You know? Oh, man, he ain't fighting fair. Oh, he ain't playing fair. Dog. Salute to my dog brothers down in that chat, my dog sisters down in that chat. But them brothers in that chat and them sisters in that chat, they play to win, man. They play to win. Like I said before, man, this the era of brothers with these pit bulls that's doing shit that two of them couldn't do, Maurice Carver them didn't do. You know? Hey, like I said, it don't take a rocket scientist to go out there and put a dog and fight him. It don't take a rocket scientist to do that. You know? But it take a man on a mission, a man with goals to take these dogs, a man that really loves the breed to take these dogs and understand you can't move the same way as brothers did in the 90s, 80s, 70s, and beyond. Then again, this dude say, keep your circle small. I was never in his circle. He was never in my circle. Neither he was never in nobody I be around circle. You know? Talking stuff that don't make sense. Looking for sympathy. Begging for attention. When like I said, with that documentary that I put out, Unleashed Part 3, the dogs was bullies. Buck City is a bully breeder, man. Was a bully breeder, pocket pit breeder, Frenchie breeder, everything. Puppy peddler. Official puppy peddler, but he wasn't a bulldog man. Period. You know, brothers make videos, 10-hour videos, talking about everybody dogs but the dogs they own. How can you have a dog channel, run a 10-hour video? There's no way in hell you supposed to be on. See, you learn from 7-8 Sports. You learn from 7-8. Another brother who don't got dog credentials and letting people get on his channel and just talk for him. See, that's what you're doing. How can you run a 10-hour video and you can't even talk about your dogs for 15 minutes? Talk about something that we know is a lie that them folk done showed us different. Tell us why that dog was so skinny on that chain that they got, that you can see the backbone showing in that $50 keep. You know, they try to blame it. Oh, it was a female dog. Man, we have female dogs every day, B. They have puppies looking damn good. No ribs showing. But yet you supposed to think I'm supposed to believe a dog that you can count his spine, you know, each little vertebrae in his spine, you can count all that. And you telling me that's normal for a female dog with man, listen here. What, did the puppies live? Puppies couldn't live with the mama dog looking like that. But when I look at them wormy puppies that cracking elites, cracking the states, or whatever they call themselves, or Buck City Kennels, James Elmer Givens be posting. When I look at them puppies, he ain't learned, still wormy, still small as hell. You know, I can look in their eyes, I can see worms. You know, still ain't learned. Trying to make $1. He learned that from Mall Cat. You know, he learned that from Mall Cat, and he learned how to go hour for hour without having any kind of dog credentials from 7-8. But until that shit stop, until the person that needs to be out this community is gone, then I'm just gonna keep applying pressure. Keep applying pressure. Video after video, documentary after documentary, you know, applying pressure. News article after news article. You know, hey, I mean, like I said, man, if brothers got a bigger motive going on here, then hey, more power to you. Big salute to Legion Fury 13, Bella UK, my man Tony holding it down. Everybody that be rocking with the Bay, man, big salute and big shout out to all y'all brothers. You know, too many brothers and sisters, you know, to name all of y'all off at one time, man. And like I said, brothers have nerve to say they're a movement. Do y'all not understand what a movement is? You know, a movement is what Brother Samurai them got going with they digital dog show. A fairly new thing going on for these brothers. I don't care who did it before him or after him. His is the one that people know about. You know, that's a movement. You know, brothers that's trying to do things the legitimate way, and this is the thing about it. You know, when you try to do certain things certain ways, it's easy to have things in common with brothers. You know, when you out here effing up, you can't really have things in common. Like, I'm just gonna agree with you just to troll when I don't got nothing in common with you. Come on, man. You know, that's what a movement is. A movement is not Buck City Kennels, aka Cracking Channel. That's not a movement. That's a clown show, a shit show. You know, how can you have a movement, a dog movement, when nobody turn these cameras on? Half of them hiding from the cameras because how they look, and the other half hiding from the cameras because they can't have dogs. And they calling names every day. Calling names every day. Oh, you skinny, you fat. And you won't show up. You's a punk. You don't got no pit bulls. You can't afford the kind of dogs that you talk about and worry about on my page. You know? I mean, hey, it is what it is. I'll be damned if I'm gonna try to be involved with something I gotta hide. I might as well go back and sell some dope if I gotta do all that hiding. You know what I'm saying? I gotta hide like that to sell a dog. Man, shit, the hell with that. I'm about to go make some money. Man, nah, man. You learn from your mistakes. That ain't for me. I want to be here. I'm trying to make the right moves, you know. Plain out and simple, man. Plain out and simple. It ain't hard to understand. You know, some brothers just make it that way. Some brothers make it seem that way, rather. You know, because they wanted it to seem that way. And like I always say, man, to y'all brothers, like Supreme Excellence and, you know, a few more of y'all, you know, Hunt Down Kennels, you know, brothers don't have backbones to stand on. You say what you gonna do when you see this and when you see that. I keep telling y'all brothers, you know, I could talk trash for the next 2 years and never show up to a dog show. I don't have to show up to dog shows. My content wasn't built off of me proving something to you going to a dog show. Now, when I show up to the dog show, what you gonna do? Which one of y'all ignorant brothers think any grown man is gonna let you touch or do anything to him or her? So now you want to crash out and you want to either get laid out into a graveyard or you want to go to prison for the rest of your life because what? Has somebody crushed your ego with these dogs? Somebody told you what somebody should have told you 15, 20 years ago with these dogs? That's why you want to, come on, man. Do it then. Crash out. Your boy Buck City already crashing out. He don't know who to argue with and who to jump on. You know, brothers across the dog game is just tired of him, period. You know, brothers is all getting the same picture. This dude ain't gonna do nothing but bring unwanted attention to you. Like I said before about that magazine. Get in the magazine if you want, you know, get your little bit of publicity. You know what I'm saying? Get your publicity. And then we pull out the ADBA magazine and wonder why your dumb ass paid the same thing to get in an investigative magazine, and when you should have paid that $250, that $300 or $400 to get in that ADBA magazine. A magazine that you can keep as long as you living. Pass it down to your kids if you want to pass it down. Oh, these my dogs I used to have. You know? But a lot of y'all, you know, some of y'all willing to risk all your freedom, willing to risk you being able to own dogs, willing to risk you ever getting your first dog. Because like I said before, some of y'all brothers that do all that talking and all that woofing, you don't even got pit bulls. You know what I'm saying? We don't even believe you got dogs, let alone that you can fight, let alone that you're going to do anything that you talking about. You don't even got dogs, man. You know, y'all boy dog thieves. We gonna put y'all in the dog thief category. You know, that's all Buck City did was stole them dogs' lives from them. You know what I'm saying? Put them in that shit, in that urine, and let them dog people take them dogs. All you did was stole them dogs' lives. So y'all, we gonna call y'all the dog thieves. You know? The den of thieves. Just like the movie, man, the den of thieves. You know, John Kramer can't afford shit. The other one, Lot Boy, he got a dog from Buck. Buck done gave him a dog, and now he a certified ass kisser. You know, certified ass kisser, and then the man you got the dog from can't tell you nothing about Michael Myers. But he holding the whole damn show about Grand Champion Sambo. And that show about Sambo, the reason why I'm doing this show about him and Malcant right now. Talking about what you want to make up, and I'm going to talk about what's real out here. See, all that Sambo talk and Monster Man is Sambo, like I told brothers. You know, when I gave them to the other brothers, sold them to the other brothers, they changed the name. Some things ain't got to be explained to people that's just in the way. See, at this point, like I said, Buck City Kennels, a.k.a. Kraken, cannot help nobody by being around them. You know, whether you're a young jit or an old bug, you know what I'm saying? His effects of coming around you, his effects of any type of thing, you can't even... Listen, y'all brothers take all this stuff lightly. Holding them phone conversations with dudes like James Elmer Givens, you be losing your dog like Malcant losing his or lost his. Now, this is what we're going to pay attention to. This is why we not letting that Malcant stuff slide. Period. We know the dogs left. Them papers ain't going nowhere. And Malcant love money too much to not shit y'all brothers. Oh, TikTok show back up. Oh, Hog show back up. Oh, War Pony show back up. Oh, this dog show back up. All they got to do is get buckskin. All they got to do is get this dog, red dog. All they got to do is get that dog. All these dogs show back up because he simply got the papers at the house. All these dogs show back up because he simply tied in with Tom Garner with his registry that's not recognized by ADBA with a majority of his dogs. You see? Hey, it just is what it is. And I'm going to keep on giving it to brothers, man. You know, keep on bringing it the way I'm bringing it. Y'all stay safe out there. Y'all stay legal out there. Y'all hit that like button up before y'all get up out of here, man. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. Hit it. It's free. It's not like you got to pay for a subscription, Amazon Prime or one of these other apps, Netflix or something like that. It's totally free, my brother and sister. Hit that subscribe button right now, man, so you won't miss the videos. And if you're missing the videos, unsubscribe to the channel, subscribe again, and then hit the notification bell. You'll be back in the loop, getting the videos, getting the notifications, the videos dropping. But y'all stay safe. PB K9s giving it to you the way I always do. Remember, got that documentary coming about the Ohio situation, dropping very soon. Y'all stay rocking with your boy, PB K9s. Y'all stay legal, and I'm out.